Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a first impression because I've had a foundation and a concealer that I've been wanting to use for ages, but I haven't used it because I thought it would be really good for a video. Please excuse my voice. I've lost my voice a little bit, so this video might be a bit dodgy. I'm sure my voice will be back in a couple of days. So I got the Stila Stay All Day foundation, and then I got the infamous Tarte Shape Tape. So yeah, I'm going to try both of these in this video and let you know how it goes. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to prime one half of my face because that's what I've seen people do in other videos. So I'm going to do the same thing, see if this makes a difference. And I'm just going to take the Guerlain primer. Let's get started. My voice is terrible. This is why you shouldn't drink alcohol, because this is what happens. I've learnt my lesson. So this is £29.50 on most of what I'm looking at. On things like Look Fantastic and Feel Unique, it is a little bit cheaper at the minute, so that's really good. If this is good, then now is the time to get it. So it says it's oil-free, high definition, high performance foundation that stays all day. And then on the top, on the cap, is a full coverage concealer. So I got it in the shade Honey, but I think it's going to be too dark for me. My foundation's starting to wear off. My fake tan is starting to wear off, so I do think it's going to be too dark, but it's okay. We'll blend it down. We'll just make it work. So this is the brush. It's really soft. And then the concealer is just on the top. And then it comes with a spatula. I'm just going to put it on my face. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so this brush is just not working for me. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just use this instead. It says it's medium buildable coverage, helps minimise pores, even skin tone, lasts for hours, etc. Like, I can see a lot of my redness still poking through there. Put a little bit more on. So it says that it minimises pores, but I don't think it's minimised my pores. I think my pores are still visible. I don't think there's a difference between the prime side and the non-prime side, but I can still see some blemishes like on my chin and stuff. So I'm going to go in with the concealer and see what that looks like. So the concealer's just at the top of the lid. I can still see, I've put concealer on it and everything, and I can still see some redness here. I honestly think my pores are like emphasised, but you know, the coverage is okay. It's a nice colour if it matched me. Next I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am so excited to be using this. So everyone raves about this, so I bit the bullet and I bought it. I think it came to about £30 to get it and then get it delivered. Delivery was only about £5 and I didn't have to pay customs or anything like that. So that's really good. Just be aware that if you're ordering off an American website, the prices that they have next to their products is not the final price because they add tax at the checkout, whereas in the UK and probably some other countries we have tax included in the price, so just be aware of that, because you may think, oh, it's so cheap, it's £19, but then when you go to checkout they add about £5 of tax, so just be aware of that. So I got it in the shade Fair. It came really quickly. I think it said something like 5 to 10 days. It came, I think, in about 3 or 4. Like, it definitely was under what it said. But look at the size of it. It's huge. Okay, so there's 0.3381 fluid ounce in this Shape Tape. And then, ooh, in the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer, there is 0.18 fluid ounce. So I feel like that's a big difference. Let's go. And I'm just gonna blend it in with my beauty blender. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna say what everyone else says, yeah, but it is really full coverage. You got loads of product in the tube and you don't even need to use much, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, it is very full coverage, but it's really nice. I actually really like it. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't look dry. The only thing is that it looks full coverage. If you're not about the full coverage life, then you might not like it. I'm just gonna set it really quick, see what it looks like when it's set. So I've just set that now. And it's looking really nice. My skin is actually looking really nice. It's looking really smooth. That foundation and that concealer go really nicely. Overall, I really like it. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my face and I will be back in 2. Okay, so I've just finished the rest of my makeup. All the products blended really nicely on top of the foundation, the concealer, everything. I think I like something a little bit more full coverage. Like down here, I can still see my skin. I don't know if it'll be obvious on camera. I've got other foundations that cover it better, so I probably wouldn't reach for it, but I do think that it looks nice now, and if it stays all day then it's sort of an extra bonus, so maybe I'd consider using it again if it did stay on all day. The concealer is really nice. I love the colour, I love the finish. I do actually think my base looks really nice so far, so we shall see how it stays put. It is now 11:47 and I will come back probably later this evening, see what it looks like and give you my full report on how it's been going throughout the day. I'm not going to touch anything up, I'm not going to powder or anything like that, and we'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. So yeah, I will be back in a second. Okay, so it's now 7:31 in the afternoon, or in the evening should I say. So I've had this on for about 8 hours. Yeah, 8. I haven't really done like anything crazy that would make my foundation come off, like running or anything. I've just been like for a food shop, I went for a walk. It's quite hot outside, that's the only thing, like my face was burning up, so like that's the only thing maybe that would have affected it. Looking at it, I mean, I do think it stayed on quite well. When I first put it on, and on the back it says it's a matte finish. However, I don't think it's matte anymore. My forehead, which is like the oiliest part of my face, is shining like the sun. But yeah, so I will zoom you in now just so you can see it up close, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know how clear this camera will show it, but I have gone a bit oilier and it has caked up a little bit. So yeah, that was my face close up, and overall I did like the product. You won't get an 8-hour wear out of it for it to look perfect. You will have to keep topping up if you want it to look perfect, but I guess that's probably true about a lot of foundations. I do think I will use this again. I'll use the concealer and the foundation. The concealer I did really like. I'll probably keep using that quite often, and you get so much product and so much coverage from a small amount of product that it'll probably end up being my favourite. I think you've just got to be careful with how much product you apply, because it can end up looking cakey. Like, I've got a few creases and I think it's because I did put a little bit too much on under my eyes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope this was helpful in some way if you were thinking of purchasing these things, especially if you live in the UK or other countries that Tarte don't have their own website in, if that makes sense. Like, in the UK we don't have Sephora or anything that would stock Tarte, so I hope this is handy for those that are thinking of buying Shape Tape or the Stila foundation and are unsure. I hope this helped you out. I am not planning on throwing either of them out or returning them or anything like that. I think they're both good additions to my makeup, so I'll definitely be using them again. It's just wasn't my favourite foundation. The concealer, I think I still need to use a little bit more, but overall I did really like it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and there'll be a new video up in a few days. Thank you, bye.